In the early 2010s, Cartoon Network experienced what some consider to be a cartoon renaissance. They released shows such as Steven Universe, The Amazing World of Gumball, The Regular Show, and many more series. One of the shows responsible for the cartoon renaissance was Adventure Time. I'm sure everyone has at least heard of Adventure Time, and I'm actually a big fan of the series. So when LEGO released their first Adventure Time set in 2016, I was really excited at the possibility for more Adventure Time sets and more figures. And we only got 3 Adventure Time Dimension packs and a LEGO Ideas set. But at least we got Finn, Jake, and Marceline in minifigure form, though I would have loved to have Flame Princess and Princess Bubblegum. So in this video, I wanted to discuss why LEGO didn't release an Adventure Time theme, and what an Adventure Time theme could have looked like if we did get it. I know this answer may hurt to Adventure Time fans, myself included, but the show just wasn't as popular as it used to be. This Adventure Time LEGO set was released in 2016, which is the year Season 8 had aired. The episode Frost and Fire was the peak of the show's ratings, and the show's viewer numbers began to decline during Season 6. It would continue to decline until Cartoon Network finally pulled the plug. So, LEGO knew that show ratings were declining and probably decided that it wasn't worth the risk, which is really sad in my opinion. I was one of the people who stuck with the show beginning to end, so I was honestly pretty sad to see the show go. Rather than dwell on the past, let's talk about what could have been. For these set ideas, I wanted to stick with more iconic scenes and locations from the show rather than one-off things you would see in one episode. I also planned only one wave, since Powerpuff Girls only got one wave, and I think Adventure Time would get the same treatment. So, here are my set ideas. First up, we have a $10 set, which is titled Jake Boat. This is the only set that's a direct reference to a specific episode in Adventure Time. In the Islands miniseries, Jake is forced to transform into a boat, as their original boat broke. The build would be pretty simple and would include a few small sea monsters for Finn to fight off. This is meant to be a cheap way to get the 2 main characters, as well as Susan Strong, who would be included in this set. Next, we have a $20 set that would be Lady Rainicorn and PB's Lab. This set would include a minifigure scale Lady Rainicorn, as well as a small section of Princess Bubblegum's lab, where she can perform tests on Peppermint Butler. The minifigures included would be Princess Bubblegum, Peppermint Butler, Finn, and Jake. Next, we have a $30 set that would be Marceline's house. Marceline's house would have a full interior and be able to open up in a similar way to Emmett's house from the LEGO Movie 2. As far as minifigures, we would get Marceline, Finn, and Jake, as well as the Vampire King from the Stakes miniseries, and he would use Hagrid's torso for his torso. And we may see another vampire depending on if LEGO would be willing to include 5 minifigures in one set, though I think 4 is the better way to go with this. Then we have a $50 set, which is Ice King's Fortress. Ice King's Fortress would include his throne room, a dungeon to lock up Finn and Jake, as well as his secret Chamber of Frozen Blades, which is a direct reference to the Chamber of Frozen Blades episode where Finn and Jake become ice ninjas. Get references to other episodes such as Ice King's Diary, where he writes fanfics about Fiona and Cake, as well as Ice King's secret tape from the Christmas special, which he keeps hidden because he doesn't want anyone to know he used to wear glasses. As far as minifigures, we would get Ice King, Gunther, Finn, Jake, and Betty. Next, we have the $80 set, and this would be Finn and Jake's Treehouse. We couldn't have an Adventure Time theme without Finn and Jake's Treehouse. This would be open on the back and have multiple levels, as well as be chocked full of Easter eggs, such as cards from the game Card Wars, Finn's previous swords, Jake's sandwich from the episode Time Sandwich, and many other references. As far as minifigures, we would get Finn, Jake, BMO, Flame Princess, Fern, and the Lich. Finally, we have what could be interpreted as a normal set or a D2C set if LEGO is willing to go that scale with the Adventure Time theme, and that is the Candy Kingdom. Now, I could see this being made in a similar manner to the Disney Castle set, and we would have multiple levels such as Throne Room, an extension to PB's Lab, which the $20 set could attach to, similar to other sets in the past, such as the Guardians ship. And we would of course get tons of figures in the set, probably 12 or 13 depending, and most of them would be Candy Kingdom minifigures such as Lemongrab or Cinnamon Bun. We could also see that Strong Muffin, who I forget the name of, and that's pretty much it for this set. Those are just my ideas. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see as a LEGO set if Adventure Time did become a LEGO theme. It's also going to do it for this video. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on how LEGO handled the Adventure Time franchise. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!